How's it going, Gamer Boy? We're gonna try and get this feat today. Put him in with a Nest solo. That's awesome. You said you got everybody else in the Phoenix to 7 already except for him, right? Almost there to get that 7-star unlock for Palpatine and Thrawn. Here's what happened in the last round. One battle on both these teams. Didn't even try my Darth Revan. Up here, got a couple one battles, and then failed against my Shaak Ti. So the guy gave up after that, didn't even try. Guy we're going up against this time does have Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. Runs him in Arena, and he has a Negotiator for Fleet Arena. His Gear 13s. Nothing really stands out as odd here. Seems like he stuck to some pretty good ones. Let's see what capital ships he has. So it does have Malevolence and Negotiator. Both at 7 stars. Can expect to see one of those on defense at least. Let's go ahead and see what he put down. So I kept the same defense because nobody's been able to get through my front 2 rows yet. So we're going to see if this guy actually gets through my front row or not. Up top he has Bossk Bounty Hunters, Grievous Droids, an Old Ben lead with Kenobi, so that's supposed to be like a timeout team right there. They don't have much DPS, but they can take a lot of damage. Just a Gear 12 Night Sister team. On the bottom, he's got the random Ewoks going on, and Shaak Ti clones himself. You added me on there, so you can just use my Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. Just take in one decent character with him, and he'll solo each wave for you. So we're going to go ahead and get that feat first for Finn and Poe. Let me make sure which Finn and Poe. Poe Dameron and Finn. So it's just the OG ones. So we'll take in our Nest to solo this along with them. I'll waste some banners doing this, but that's okay. Poe and Finn. Yeah, that Kylo Ren is really fun to use. So these two are probably going to die. Nest is going to carry this. Try and get Elder out of here. There we go. Maybe we can beat this in time where we don't lose Finn. Alright, we only lost one of them. That's even better. 50 banners. So this is not a lot going on here. So I'm wondering... I need to get more kills with him for a feat too. What leaders do I have to take in with him though? Could take an old Ben lead. And just him. And I think he should be able to get through this perfectly fine. Let's try this. Nice. So we need ability blocks. Okay, there's one. Try and get Wicked out of here. Not liking the days. There goes Wicket. There we go, another 3 kills for him this time. Nice. I forget what battle Bastila is on. Alright, Shakti clones. I like to take in my CLS for that. And I target down Shakti first. Because these two will get retribution if you attack them. And she has those annoying heals. I get a stun. Nope. Just gonna lose some banners instead. 52 on that one. Oh, so you're not far away at all on her. I mean, for the one I could take out like Piet from that team, but I really recommend Bastila in that team until you get Darth Revan. Because of the amount of turn meters she gives them is unreal. Alright, we got interesting Night Sisters with Nest in there. A weird little Darth Maul team here. Some Geos. And a new team. So this is, I would say, a waste of having Watt. I would not put him in a Newt team like that. If it was a 5-man team, I would say that's perfectly fine, but not like that. So he kept his Supreme Leader Kylo Ren for offense, so we don't have to worry about that. So his hardest team, I would say, is this Grievous. So Supreme Leader is going to go in there and take care of that himself. And here goes Grievous. 55 there for that. I kind of wonder if Wampa can solo this. So against this, we're going to take our first order with Watt. It's the easiest way to take down these Night Sister teams. Yeah, once you get her, you'll notice a big difference in your Empire team. Alright, there goes Talzin. So now we try and heal back up, while ramping up damage on Panda to take out the Spirit when we can. We're going to keep her stunned over here so she stops doing damage. And we're just going to keep healing up until Watt's full. One more turn. Alright, Watt is full. She has her Foresight, so I'm going to wait until I get another stun. And when she's stunned, you can attack through her Foresight. And there we go, 54. We got this Old Ben team. I really want to know if Wampa can solo this. I'm not sure, so I'm going to throw in my Hermit Yoda too. Yeah, Kylo Ren on Mast is pretty hard to beat. For Empire, if you're going against one, you got to make sure you get the shock down on them. Anyone else, you got to make sure you get like a healing immunity on them. This General Kenobi is tanky. There goes Old Ben. And Wampa's just going to keep ramping up. Oh yeah, it's really hard to get through a crew with the Phoenix team. There are ways to do it, but it's a little bit harder. Do the big heal, get his protection back. This should kill him. Another 55 there. So bounty hunters, what you do is you check the speed and tenacity on Bossk. 266, not big, and tenacity is not too high. So on crew, when you're using Phoenix, you got to make sure you you're not putting any dots on them. So you got to use everything that doesn't put a dot on them. And then just use every big attack from Ezra to try and get him down. So we're going to go resistance against this. Put Bossk in timeout. And then go straight after Boba Fett. Nice, got a stun on Dengar. Keep waving on Bossk. In 3v3, this team has so much less DPS, the Resistance team, so this battle takes a lot longer. You just gotta make sure that you keep an ability block on Bossk. And keep using all your specials on your characters. Almost got Illuminated Destiny. Keep it going until we get Bossk down. Almost there. This will kill him. Alright, Dengar, don't steal too many banners from me. Gonna get an Illuminated Destiny before he dies, so that's good. We're gonna hold off on that hit. Get our Illuminated. Now do the big hit. Didn't get him back far enough, though. Oh, yes it did. They gave that to me. See what ships he has down. So I see Malevolence already. And Tarkin. This Tarkin fleet can be a pain because of this Imperial TIE Bomber. Don't ever take Rebels up against this. That is the counter to Rebels. Alright, down here we have revives in this team. So I'm going to go Gas and Ahsoka. And Gask makes it so they can't revive when he kills them. So we're going to give a big hit to Nest here. And it happened to kill him. Nice. Keep that farm going on her. Alright, Geos. I could take in my Triumvirate. Kind of want to try my Empire, though. I don't really use these guys against Geos much yet. So we're going to try it. We're going to go over to Vader. Merciless. Force Crush. So that's not enough to get the Alpha out, but it should get the Spy out. Then we're going to hopefully put an ability block here. Nope. So we're going to have to wait till the next round of Merciless to kill these guys. It's not going to do enough damage to him yet. Put a shock on this guy. Oh, we got one more till Merciless. Try and get some debuffs going. Try and get a shock back here. Go past Evader. Merciless. We're gonna hit him. Force Crush over here. And then hit the Alpha. A little bit messy, but we're getting it done. Yeah, you just gotta pick your strongest character and take him in with my Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, and then just let Supreme Leader Kylo Ren solo everything for you. This... we still have so much to attack with. I am thinking bounty hunters for this. How much damage can we do to Dooku? We can take him out. There we go, 54, easy battle there. Yeah, that's true. Alright, we're gonna do Jedi. Go ahead and get stealth on Yoda since they so happily gave it to me. How's it going, Bill? It's not been too strong of a defense this time. Alright, this guy is a pain. I don't know if you guys have ever faced him. Some buffs up. For one, you gotta get hits on this guy, and he dodges a lot and deflects a lot. And then two, every time he hits, he's got a really big health steal. Yeah, those speed mods are a game changer. You definitely want to start farming those. It's not as hard as you think it is, Bill. It just you got to know how to divvy them up with what you got, really. I can always look at your account for you and tell you what I would put down on defense and what I would use for offense, if you would like me to. Alright, so Malevolence and Tarkin. I am going to try Negotiator against the Malevolence. Need to gear these ships up better. Oh, Mon Mothma is very scary in Grand Arena for people. That is one character that I haven't had time to gear up myself, though. It's actually something I am just starting to look at. Just trying to figure out what I want my next farm to be, but I think I'm going to start working on the things towards Jedi Master Luke. Let me go back to that ship. There we go. Do a little bit of damage to both of those. She's definitely a pain. And you gotta know what to do against her. Well, this is not looking too hot for me. Alright, get rid of him. Took out my Anakin. I need you to die. Those buzz droids aren't making this easier. They can if you have them geared correctly, yes. Mine are not high enough gear for that. Not enough damage. Yeah, they have to be very high gear. Take out a couple of those ships. This is going to be a low banner win here. That spy just kills itself. Gave up on life. They don't all have to be Relic 7. It's how you play it, too. I think it's a few hours every time you use one of the characters, Gamer Boy. It takes quite a bit. Alright, so we want the Imperial TIE Bomber. We're going to call him because he's going to automatically cleanse him. He means how long until he can use my Supreme Leader Kylo Ren again. They're doing damage. We're gonna get him out of there. Oh. Get Vader out of there. Of course he dodges the buzz droids. he commits suicide. I'm glad you guys are having fun with him. This... That was my Asajj in the hard battles. Asajj actually works out better, though. If you use her whirlwind ability every round, it will mostly kill off rounds in one shot. And it recharges if she kills somebody. Alright, final score 26-64. He has not attacked anything yet. He's got a pretty tough defense to go against. He did keep his Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, though. We got a feat done with the foe. The Poe and Finn. Got a new portrait there. Yeah, that's why I kept her on the dark side nodes, is because when she does her whirlwind, she pretty much just takes out the enemies no problem, and it just recharges, and we go right back in with another whirlwind. So, Bill, you wanted me to look at your roster real quick. Right here. So what I look at is each individual tab here. So you've got the leadership on Bossk, I'm guessing. Okay. So Bossk, Boba Fett, and Jango Fett, most of the time I would keep them for offense because they can regenerate a lot of protection and health. Oh, you're definitely going to unlock Resistance Hero Poe first because he's accelerated. These other bounty hunters, wouldn't really worry about them just yet. Not in a 3v3 standpoint. Droids. Let's see. Empire, I would usually keep Palpatine, Vader, and Thrawn for offense. And then you don't really have much of a stronger crew here. Ewoks aren't geared up yet. First Order's not geared up yet. Galactic Republic. Not really geared yet. If you focused on like Anakin and got both Anakin and Ahsoka up to at least gear 8, it would be a decent team to have in a back row. Or you could do Padme, Anakin, and Kenobi. Yeah, I'll look at yours next, Gamer Boy. Geos. Until you get the Zeta on Brood, it's kind of a toss-up if you should use them for offense or defense. Yet again, it's a decent one for back row. I wouldn't say front row unless they were like Zeta and at least gear 12. Nothing for troopers. Jawas, nothing. Jedi. So a great team for Jedi. You want offense out of this one. You want to use Bastila Shan, Grandmaster Yoda, and Ezra. They're going to get all that bonus protection from her leadership. And then you have Grandmaster Yoda. What you do is you pass the buffs to Yoda. Immediately pass all the buffs to the whole team. And then Yoda and Ezra are going to do massive damage for your team. And then with that, all that protection up, it's hard to take any protection away from them. And then you could do some sort of timeout team with Obi-Wan. Yeah, sometimes you can get Dooku from other things. Mandalorian, you don't worry about anything yet. Night Sisters, even at 4 stars, if you get Zombie up to gear 10, is when this kicks in. She only needs to be gear 10 for that. And then you get the unlimited revives until somebody dies twice. But she keeps coming back and taunting the whole time. So for like a 3v3 team, a great one would be Asajj lead, Night Sister Spirit, and Zombie. And you could always like take out Spirit and put in Daka once you unlock her. Phoenix, I would put Hera, Zeb, and Cannon, or Hera, Chopper, and Cannon. Rebel, you definitely want to keep your CLS, Han, and Chewie for offense. One people don't pay much attention to is if you put Admiral Ackbar, Princess Leia, and R2 down, it's called Machine Gun Leia because of his leadership. In addition, whenever an ally uses an ability that isn't an attack, they call a rebel ally to assist. So what you do is when you start out the battle, you use Tactical Genius. And then when they use a special ability, they gain 100% turn meter and they get to go again right away. So then most likely your R2 is going to go next. And then you would stealth. And then you would stealth and put all the damage going towards R2. And then every time Leia's stealth comes up, you would use this first while she's stealth. And if she's already stealth, she gets 50% turn meter. I think if you put the Omega on it, it'd be 100% turn meter and goes again immediately. And she can shoot up to 3 times. Yes, defensive team. Because every time Admiral Ackbar has 2 special abilities that don't do an attack, R2-D2 has 1 ability that doesn't do an attack. So each time they use one of those 3 abilities, she has a chance of attacking 3 times. And with R2 in there and her own stealth, she's going to be stealth the whole time. So they got to kill R2, Admiral Ackbar, and then they can finally get to her. Mon Mothma. For you would probably want to put Wigs, Wedge and Biggs with her. Be a good damage. How many do you have to put down on defense? Nest. Nest, you want high health and high tenacity. It's one you want to work at for her. Same Pal and Health Roboska. You can do that too, yeah. It's less damage. These guys just have a lot of synergy with each other, and they do a lot of damage together. Five teams of fleet. So yeah, I would say Mon Mothma +2 in a back zone. Let's see, Separatist. I would say Geobrood, Spy, and since you don't have the Zeta on him, I would probably say Sunfac in the back, or wherever you got a chance to put him. I would keep Palpatine, Vader, and Thrawn for offense. So your offensive teams would be Bossk, Boba Fett, Jango, Palpatine, Vader, and Thrawn. You know, another great person to put in that Mon Mothma team that people don't think about is 3PO and Chewie. Because he also shares health with everybody. Ewok First Order was nothing. Galactic Republic. Next time around, I would try and get all three of these to at least gear 8, or these three to gear 8 for a defensive team. Even without the Zetas, a lot of people don't know how to take them down. I would use the Bastila Shan, Grandmaster Yoda, and Ezra as an offensive team. Phoenix, I would do either Hera, Cannon, Chopper, or Hera, Cannon, and Zeb as a defense. I'll try and write a list for you in the comments just to help you out. Like a good timeout team would be something like Old Ben as lead. Put Stormtrooper Han in there. And then you can just put like Chupio in there for damage. And it would be a good timeout team because Old Ben's lead is evasion. And every time they evade, they're going to get 20% turn meter. So I think Old Ben with 3PO and Chewie and Stormtrooper Han would be a good team for you. I think you would see probably a hold from that. Not many people would expect that. Yeah, but you got some good teams. I'll look at it again and I'll put something in the comments for you. Alright, Gamer Boy. Alright, so you're using Tarkin, you got Geos, and you got the TIE Silencer. That is a great ship to start out with. I actually thought about starting out with it myself. This is a great starting lineup, and you should probably be able to move up a lot higher than you are right now. Alright. So you're missing Sunfac ship still. You got a good ship to start out with. So I'm guessing you're using these three in the starting, and then Anakin's as the reinforcement. you're focusing on the right things. So keep with the Kylo TIE Silencer. Work on some Geos, like you are. And then I would recommend working on what is the ship I'm thinking about? Where is it? The Vulture Droid. Vulture Droid and Hyena Bomber down the road. Hyena Bomber's way down the road, though. He's still starting up, so it's harder to get out of those starting guilds if you don't know what you're looking for. Let's see. So ships. Phoenix. You're looking good on these guys. So you just need Zeb at his last one. Hera, Cannon, Chopper, Zeb. You only need to go to gear 8. Ezra, I would keep gearing up. Ezra, I would take to like at least gear 11 because he works great with Bastila Shan on her lead later on for Gak and everything. Your Palpatine, Vader, Thrawn are looking good. From Fleet Arena, make sure anytime you see Darth Vader, you're getting his shards. And then, like I said, for them, farm Piet and Bastila Shan Fallen. What is your... You're using Phoenix right now? So if you're looking... I'll show you how to look for a guild in just a second, Gamer Boy. So right now, your Empire team can look like Vader, Palpatine, Kylo Ren, Grand Admiral Thrawn, and Count Dooku. They can go well together until you get Piet and Bastila Shan. So what you got going on here where you're starting to level up everybody up to blue, I wouldn't do that unless you're doing it to characters that you're actually going to use down the road for sure. So Nute Gunray, he's a great person to level up in gear. I'm going to tell you right now, Moff Gideon is going to be a great character to level up in gear, but his gear is going to be really tough for a starting out player. So really right now what you want to focus on is you still want to focus on your Phoenix and then your Empire team and Geos. Yeah, you definitely don't want to level up everything. it'll hurt you in the long run. Bastila Shan's great to have. You already got her 4 stars. You can use her with Ahsoka Tano and Ezra later on. But you're looking good in the start. You focused on a lot of good characters from starting out. You got already the Phoenix team and Empire team working on the Geos. I see all 3 7-star, and you already got Pago at 5 stars. So once you hit level 83, you'll start farming that Brood, and you'll be good to go for 5v5 and stuff like that. You can put all 4 of these in, and Nute Gunray as the leader until you get Brood. That's a good plan, Gamer Boy. No, I think you got your head on your shoulders here. You're thinking the right way. Everything's looking good so far. Keep going at it. When you're looking for a guild, come over to guilds here. Go to guild search. And then go to recommended. For now, you should be able to find some. Just look for one that says accepts free-to-play players and stuff like that. You're probably going to find one for like 30 million GP at start until you get up to like 1 million GP. And then you can find a better one. But this is how you find a better guild for now. Or you can go to swgoh.gg and post in the looking there, and somebody will pick you up. But all in all, if you guys have any questions, always send me a chat or anything. Put a comment on one of the videos. I'll answer back to it. But I'm going to go ahead and call this. It's already been going on for 54 minutes. So thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys later.